Thanks so much. Alongside Bart Scott, Willie Colon, Leger Douzable, I'm Steve Gelbs. Guys, Jets season comes to an end. A tough finish against a really good Buffalo team. Zach Wilson only throwing for 87 yards. Didn't have his weapons really. Didn't have his main offensive line either. Bart, when you look at this season as a whole for Zach Wilson, started off really rough, had some promising moments late. What do you make of the first year for the guy that the Jets hope is the future at quarterback?
It was similar to a lot of quarterbacks' first year, right? He's making an addition and making it. He hasn't played a lot of football, and for him to be able to be in one system, it's important that we, give him consistency from the offensive coordinator standpoint. That we're able to kind of say, okay, if Saleh's the guy that we're going to have lead this team, that he has that continuity, at the positions that he needs to continue to grow. These packages we saw got, more sophisticated as the season grew, and these packages can grow. And now they're going to get this relationship where we can see them talking on the sideline like we see Brady and we see Josh McDaniels, right? The teams that are able to have that type of success and be able to really grow and groom a young quarterback has that consistency with their offensive coordinators. Now they have to go out and go about the business of getting him the weapons that he needs to be successful.
So, Willie, you look at this offensive group, what are the positions the Jets need to target to make it robust for Zach Wilson next year?
It's about having a tight end that Zach can lean on and have a security blanket, a guy who, third and short or third and long, who can run the seams and really get those big first downs, who has a little muscle behind his pads. I mean, every great quarterback has a tight end that they say, if my number one shut down my number two, I got the big fella who can get in the middle of the field and catch this ball and come down with it and keep the chains moving. So you got to find a tight end that can really help Zach out, get on the same page with him. And I think alongside of the young guys like Elijah Moore, you got Michael Carter, and now you get a tight end, man. You got a dangerous three dog looking right at you. So I hope they get a tight end.
Leger, in a similar vein, this organization has so many things to work with this offseason. 9 draft picks, $60.9 million under the cap. Is there one area where you look at and you say they've got to go after that one hard, or for you is it across the board, get as many players to fill as many gaps?
I mean, if you want to be a successful team, right, you got to get as many good players as possible. But I think safety is a glaring issue on this team. If you talk about this defense, I played in this defense with Robert Saleh. Those safeties have to be interchangeable. So I think the Jets this offseason will go and get 2 veteran safeties and maybe even draft one in the draft around the 3rd or 4th round, because they've struggled at the safety position. We saw the injuries to LaMarcus Joyner. We saw the injuries to Marcus May. And when Marcus May went out of the game, that's kind of when the defense started going downhill. So I think that is a glaring issue on defense, the safety position, and also edge rush, right? I believe they're going to go get an edge guy in the 1st round this year. And this defense is based off the D-line creating havoc. So that is big for Robert Saleh. I know he's going to be looking to help on the edge and then at the safety position.
Joe Douglas, it's your time to shine. Not just the money, not just 9 draft picks, but 4 in the top 40 and 2 picks in the top 10. Enough capital there to make this a real defining offseason for the New York Jets. That's a wrap on the 2021 season. For Bart Scott, Willie Colon, Leger Douzable, I'm Steve Gelbs. Let's send it back to you.